Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at the MAI Field in Plattsburgh. We're here on this Saturday evening, October 24th, for the MVAC Girls Championship game featuring the undefeated Chazy Eagles from the Northern Division against their arch rivals, Southern Division champion Crown Point Panthers.
I'd never even be able to.
That's all right, no problem.
After a beautiful afternoon with temperature hitting the 60-degree mark, not a cloud in sight, we're suddenly getting drizzling here as we are approaching game time. That's where I'll be shooting the game from up there. They're hanging a banner. Hopefully if they hang it up there, it'll stay put and not blow up in front of my camera. I'm going to be reading off the lineups in just a moment. I'm going to give you the non-starters here for Crown Point. I'll turn and shoot Crown Point. Number 11, Tina Foote. Number 1, Marcy Caslow. Number 16, Joy Kramer. Number 2, Donna Lee Webster. Number 3, Elizabeth Roker. Number 8, Kate Johnson. Number 17, Katie Ross. Number 4, Jen Prody. 5, Lynette Duval. 14, Penny Stevens. And 10, Sarah Spaulding. Those are the non-starters. The coach is Grant Spaulding for Crown Point. Chazy is coached by Judy Bayshore. The non-starters: number 10, Julie Boyer. 18, Carrie Ladd. 2, Marisha Frabatko. 8, Gretchen Mock. 13, Sarah Landry. 16, Amy Matat. 7, Melissa Belrose. 17, Kim Coulombe. 19, Kara Congleton. 12, Jenny Coolidge. 21, Erin O'Connor. And 9, Stacy Lapierre.
The Crown Point Panthers. The starters for tonight's game are
Tracy Patnode in goal for Crown Point.
number
13, Val Milden. 23, Heather LaSalle.
Tony Patnode,
Tony Patnode, number 20. Joni Caslow, number 9. Jackie Dupree, number 21. Jenny O'Hara, number 18. Christy Booth, number 19. Kim Clark, number 24. Don Parrott, number 15.
Number 25.
And Beth Petit, number 25. For the undefeated Chazy Eagles, Tammy Roberts in goal.
Number 20, Crystal Dozer.
Let's see, he's got them in different order than I have here. Crystal Dozer, number 20.
Number 14, Sarah Gardner.
14, Sarah Gagno.
Number 24, Kelly McDonald.
24, Kelly McDonald.
Number 1, Jackie Mock.
Number 1, Jackie Mock.
Number 22, Kim Bourgeois.
Kim Bourgeois, number 22.
Number 11, Lori Clark.
11, Laurie Clark.
Number 22, Nicole Lapierre.
23, Nicole Lapierre.
Number 15, Melissa Pupor.
15, Melissa Pupor.
Number 5, Alyssa Dozer.
5, Alyssa Dozer.
Number 3, Keely Dwyer.
3, Keely Dwyer.
And in goal tonight will be Tammy Roberts.
Now he's announcing Tammy Roberts. I don't believe they have Barbie Slauson, the backup goalie, listed in that I read off so far. I'll complete the lineup for the Chazy Eagles. Must be a bunch of Chazy fans. Panthers have 2 losses and 2 ties to blemish their record. Chazy Eagles, as we've mentioned twice already, are undefeated thus far. Last year they defeated Crown Point in the MVAC playoffs, only to lose to them in a Section 7 championship game. The MVAC title was decided with about 30 seconds remaining on a goal by Christine Habib. The only goal of the game in the second overtime period. And in the Section 7 title game, they won 2 overtimes and 2 shootouts before Crown Point came away with the victory. Chazy in white, Crown Point in black. If you have a beautiful new color television, it's just going to be wasted tonight, as we're teams here are black and white. First game of 2 scheduled for tonight, MVAC boys finals. We played following this. We'll be showing that to you tomorrow evening. That game featured the Chazy Eagles versus the Elizabethtown Lions. And in that game, the Eagles were trying to come back from a loss, a 3-1 loss earlier in the week to the Lions, October 20th. Both teams were undefeated. And Elizabethtown came away with a win. I was talking to one of the gentlemen from MAI just prior to the game. You may have seen, if you were watching, a brief shot of this booth that we're next to over here, and the stairs next to it. And these stairs that I'm standing on, this ramp, is really an airplane ramp. And it came to Plattsburgh, I was told, when President Gerald Ford came to visit. It was flown in from California, especially for him to make his entrance in Plattsburgh. He walked off the plane in Plattsburgh, and after he left, the airbase was going to scrap it. They just considered it scrap. So the MAI Booster Club bought it for $25. So that's the that we're on.
They're too skilled in trying to go one-on-one at midfield. Okay? Don't try to go one-on-one. Halfback follow up the field. Good. Jackie, your halfback tonight. Jackie and Jenny, come on, take charge, please. Come on, Christy, take charge.
Point trip. Crown Point direct kick.
Jennifer and Jackie, you've got to get up the field. Come on, Hap, come on.
Tracy Patnode in goal for the Panthers.
Oh, Jen. Let up.
Another run across the road in Tim Singer's yard.
Jennifer, you said you were ready to play the game. Take control. Take control. Come on, Jen. Christy, take control. Come on, get it. Come on, Jackie. Connor, don't let her stay in there.
Nicole Lapierre is playing, doesn't seem to be limping or showing any signs. She was out of the game on the 20th in the game against Elizabethtown. She came out of the game and wasn't able to play, but she seems to be doing all right out there. Mock will kick it. White push, black kick. .30 minutes remaining in the first half. No score yet. The MVAC title game. Unless they've changed it, this game can end in a tie. They'll go 2 overtimes should the regulation game end in a tie. And then they would be co-champions. However, when you get to the sectionals, there's no such thing because one team has to advance. So sectional games are played to a conclusion. Corner kick for the Panthers. Back with a good throw.
Come on, kid. Come on. Don't play with it, kid. Come on. Come on, girls. Up the field. Get up the field, Tim! Don't let it make her walk! Get out of her! Hey, ref!
McDonald shot and hit Lapeer. Patnode with the save. Eagles putting the pressure on it. Chazy kick. Gagnon will boot it. White handball. This field at MAI is really chewed up. The sod is all but gone on the surface. Tammy Roberts making her first appearance in the game with 17 and a half minutes gone. Eagles have control, but nothing across yet. The old mock switcheroo. Gretchen in for Jackie.
Tracy, when you have that much time, go out and get it! Get at it! Somebody in black!
Crystal Dozer going back in the game. Before tonight's game, she guaranteed me it would not be a 2-1 score. Last time she gave me that guarantee, it was a 2-1 score. When Chazy played Lake Placid at home, the score was 2-1. Before the start of the game at Lake Placid, Crystal guaranteed me that that game would not be 2-1, and it turned out to be 2-1. square in for McDonald. White push. 20 minutes to go in the first half with no score. White charge.
Marcy, do you understand? He isn't going to let you. Don't. Come on, get her, Marcy! Oh, Jennifer!
Clark brings it up, gives it to Gagnon. Bourgeois pushes it ahead. Up here in the middle to do the dozer. Dwyer will head it. And the Panthers will take control. Laurie Clark will break it up. Gretchen Mock will boot it ahead. White throwing.
Good, Christy. Wait. Tina, go get the girl in the middle. Somebody's got to get right on it. You see what they do? It's the same thing every time. Come on. That's better, Tina. Go, 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 Wait, you're in position now, girls. You're in position now. Come on. You can do it.
15 minutes remaining in the first half. The peers out, didn't see who went in for. Jackie Mock back in the game.
Kelly, get down there! Yes, get down! Get it, girls! Hang on, not
Corner kick, Jackie Mock will take it.
Tony! Tina!
She handles all the corner kicks, all the throw-ins that she can. Big part of the Chazy team, but you I don't always see her listed when the paper starts giving the threats. The guys at the newspaper, all they know is what the scoring column tells them. They don't come to see very many games, so people like Mock and a bunch of others out there are just lost in the statistics. I'm giving up Game 6 of the World Series to be here taping this. I should be home watching the Twins beat the Cardinals. Well, it's a pleasant evening at the moment. Pooper brings it up. Lapierre back in, replacing Congleton.
Jody, don't scream at her! Talk to her!
10 minutes remaining in the first half, still no score. Chazy has kept the ball down at their end, but haven't been able to put it in. McDonald in for Boyer.
Get on her! Get on her! Get on her!
There's a goal. Alyssa Dozer got it. I'm not sure if the assist came from Bourgeois or Crystal Dozer. But Alyssa Dozer, where'd she go? Pushes it in, and not Northeastern, Chazy leads Crown Point 1-0.
Timer! Score that! Start it!
Point push. Clark picks it up. Chazy Eagles leading 1-0. Good corner kick for the Eagles.
Don't not let 14 move! Get on 14! They win the last
Roberts, lucky she has long fingers. Ball almost squirted away from her. Tammy Roberts. 3:40 showing on the clock. In the first half, Chazy leads Crown Point 1-0.
Come on, Jen, we have a chance. Keep it in.
Come on now, get in the blue shirt! The blue shirt's down in the
Come on, Mike, get on it. Take it on.
Trip. Point kick. Quite a shot by Dozer. Gagno out, Gretchen Mock in. Minute 20 remaining in the first half. We're about 15 seconds ahead of the official time. The official clock only goes up to 19 minutes and 59 seconds. So they have to reset it for these 40-minute halves. Bourgeois will throw it in.
Come on, Mike, get it out of there.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
there's the horn. That's the end of the first half. After one half of play, after the first 40 minutes, it's Chazy Central Rural School 1, Crown Point nothing. Once again, our halftime score, Chazy 1, Crown Point nothing. We had a confirmation, or a clarification, probably a better word, on that goal. It was a Dozer goal all the way. Alyssa Dozer put it in on an assist from her sister Crystal. Crystal number 20, Alyssa number 5 out there. And that's the only Chazy score, the only score of the game. We get set for the second half. MVAC, Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference Championship game. Undefeated Chazy Eagles in white, representing the Northern Division, and the Crown Point Panthers, twice beaten, twice tied. They're representing the Southern Division. Crown Point, they're defending Section 7 champions. Chazy, the defending Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference champions. Crown Point corner kick.
Right back in. Get out of flag. Brown, they're making mistakes already. Now, come on. Good, now keep it down there. Right inside, down. Good play, Mark. You take the corner. Let Val play the score. Val, get in the middle of it. Get in the middle of it, Val. Tony, come to the middle. Val, go for it.
Apparently playing musical chairs down there at the Chazy bench. Panther corner kick. Joni Caslow kicking. Nice kick. It's in. Beautiful kick from Caslow in the corner. We have a 1-1 ball game with less than 2 minutes gone in the second half. We'll see who put it in. Still waiting word on who scored for Crown Point. Panther fans on their feet.
Okay, much better, Black. Much better. Good punt, Jody. Grab everyone. Attack, outside. Go after it. Good job.
White push.
Jody, put him over on this side and Don over on this side.
Crown Point kick in a good spot here. Looks like it happened a little further up the field than that, a little closer to the goal than that, but Eagles won't complain. Roberts comes out of it with the ball, boots it up ahead.
Good.
1-1 the score. Mock tosses it in. Hoopor gets it upfield.
Wait, Jerome, come on. You can do anything on the
Corner kick for Chazy. Mock will do it. It's in. Alyssa Dozer, goal number 2 for her. Alyssa Dozer just put Chazy up 2-1.
Alicia Dozer, assisted by number 24, Chazy Brown.
Alyssa Dozer with the goal. Kelly McDonald with the assist. With 23 and a half minutes remaining in the game, the Eagles lead 2-1. Handball. Bourgeois says, I didn't mean it.
Come on, set up, Jenny, please. No, have that with us.
Dwyer tosses to Roberts. Roberts will kick it out. black throwing. Glad looking to come in, but wrong team had the ball. Nice shot, nice catch by Patnode. Alyssa Dozer not satisfied yet. She wants a few more, I guess. Now Ladd will come in. She's gonna. Who's she gonna replace? Replacing Jackie Mock. "29 minutes remaining in the game. Charge. High kick.
Halfback out! Jody, let him get on set. Let him get set.
Caslow will kick. Brown Point putting the pressure on. Roberts deflected. Panthers keeping the pressure up. Gagnon trying to get it out of there. Cooper just let it go by, just lost her concentration for a moment. Clark will kick it.
Mistake! Will you start stopping with the ball in your foot?
Black kick off a white trip. And we're midway through the second half. Chazy leading 2-1. Mountain Valley Athletic Conference Championship game, October 24th at the MVAC Field in Plattsburgh. Blair gets it back up. Picked up by Gagno back. Mock watches it roll out. She'll toss it in. And Sarah Landry coming in. She's replacing Kelly McDonald. Mock tosses it in. Panthers on the attack. And Lori Clark wrestles it away. Gets it up here to Nicole Lapierre. We have a tie game. We are tied 2-2 with about 15 minutes to go. Crown Point 2, Chazy 2. The Crown Point goal by Kim Clark. Previous goal for Crown Point was Beth Bennett. We're tied here 2-2. Chazy undefeated and favored in this game. But you can't take anything for granted when you're playing Crown Point. They're a proud team, and they, as I said, are the defending Section 7 champions for Class D. They got that championship by defeating Chazy last year in the sectional finals. And Chazy, of course, the defending Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference champions. And they got that title by defeating the Panthers last year in the MVAC title game. Last year's title game was played at Westport. The Section 7 game was played at Alsable Valley. McDonald back in. Landry, I believe, ran off the edge of the other side of the field. "13 minutes to go" on the official time. Crown Point keeping the pressure on. We're all tied here 2-2. It'll be a Panther corner kick. Caslow will kick it. Looked like might have called a black handball. Not really sure what transpired there. White handball. Panthers will kick it. In a very, very dangerous location as far as the Eagles are concerned. Stop the clock. Measure off 30 yards. 10 yards, excuse me, 30 feet. Have to give her 30 yards. Now Caslow will kick. Nice save by Roberts. The pressure was on. Somebody got a head on it for the Eagles, and Roberts made a nice save on a rebound shot. However, the Panthers are keeping the pressure on. You see the flag. I didn't realize it's not that windy up here, but Chazy dominated the first half. They kept the ball up at that end of the field the whole first half. And Gretchen Mock coming out. Don't see who went in for her. Corner kick here for the Panthers. Now we're here in the second half. Crown Point, now Mock is coming in. I guess she was probably coming in for someone before and wasn't able to because of the corner kick. They replaced Bourgeois. So the wind is, I'm sure, helped Crown Point to keep the ball at this end. They've scored twice in this half. Chazy has scored once. It is 2-2. But the wind is to Crown Point's back, so There is a field advantage at the moment. Crown Point has it. Another one to Roberts. We hardly saw her in the first half, but she's been a major player in this second half.
Joe,
8 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in regulation time.
that's the way.
Ball must be completely out, and it just barely rolled out.
Left foot, dog, left foot. Right up again, Christy. Are you okay, Christy? Get behind Connie Marcy and run around her. Get behind her and run around her.
Handball. Another Crown Point kick. Over the top. Over the top, just about a foot too high. Clark boots it up. Chazy unable to move the ball upfield. Gagno trying to push it up. Hits it up, but out. It'll be a black throw-in. 6:52 showing on the clock. Start of the season, if the players weren't ready to come in as soon as that ball went out, the referees would not allow them to come in. But as the season has progressed, they've gotten very lax in that area. The players are supposed to be at the scorer's table before the ball goes out. Five and a half remaining in regulation time. 2-2 the score. Mock with a nice throw in. 3:47 showing on the official time. Cooper in the corner. Black throwing.
Marcy takes the throw. Come on.
Bourgeois is back in the game. She's replacing Jackie Mock. 2:22 showing on the official game clock. So they're about 20 minutes behind our time here. Nice save by Pat. Well, Pat no really should have let that go. Dwyer tosses it in. Minute 10 to go.
Position.
55 seconds. The way the wind affects the game here, I'm sure Chazy will be glad to go to overtime. Get rid of this half for a while, this side of the field. "30 seconds to go. "22 seconds. "10 seconds. Daniel is going to have to hurry. That'll be it. We're going to overtime. There's the horn. And after 80 minutes of play, the score, Crown Point 2, Chazy 2. Here's what we've overheard as far as overtimes in this championship game. There'll be the usual 2 10-minute overtime periods, double overtime. And then there'll be 2 5-minute overtime periods of sudden death. So the 2 5 minutes are played if needed, and it's sudden death. So if someone scores, the game is over during the 5-minute overtime periods. Or during the 10-minute overtime periods, they will play both of them. Even if one team leads the other after the first overtime period, They have to play both overtime periods, and we saw a good example of why in today's game. This goal down here is where all the activity has been. So the team that got to shoot at this one first, if it weren't for the double overtime, would have the big advantage. But each team will get an equal chance at this goal during the first 2 overtime periods. Now Rose saying 2 10s only, no sudden death. They're not going to play the sudden deaths. So they have tied at the end of these 2 10-minute overtime periods. And it'll be a co-champions. Chazy going to the strong goal first. That's an advantage to Crown Point, probably. Maybe not. If Chazy doesn't score in his first 10-minute period, they'll be in trouble. Of course, the wind, as I said, did not feel strong up here where I am. Well, apparently it's fairly strong at the ground level because action was really dominated down on the left side of the field. Black throwing. I have a sub already with 20 seconds, 40 seconds gone by. Well, if Coach Spaulding saw something he didn't like out there, exactly why he substitutes those early, don't really know. It is 13 minutes before 8. So in 13 minutes it's going to be very crowded on that field. The championship game, another substitute here for Chazy, so coach is substituting fast and furious. Playing a chess game out there, probably. At 8 o'clock, the MVAC Boys Championship game, Elizabethtown versus Chazy, is scheduled to be played. I will guess they will postpone the start of their game. Other substitute. Roberts with the save. Henry Roberts has played a fine game here for Chazy. The scoring thus far. Both goals for Chazy have come off the foot or feet, whatever the case may be, of Alyssa Dozer. For Crown Point, Beth Bennett got the first one, and Kim Clark the second goal.
Use the flag. Use the flag.
Bourgeois will toss it in again. Well, Crystal Dozer at the start of the game guaranteed me it would not be a 2-1 ball game. And I guess right now she probably wishes it had been a 2-1 ball game. Mock tosses it in. Mock will toss it in again. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the first 10-minute overtime period. Clark went to give it to Lapeer. Broken play there for the Eagles. The Panthers take advantage. Dwyer breaks it up and gets it upfield. Mock will now move it up. Nice move. Quite tripped, Al Rose said. Lapeer takes it away. Misplay there, Mock. Can't get a foot on it. Dozer will move it out. Daniel wasn't able to get a good foot on it. Lapeer kicking it around. And mocked away from Dozer. Bourgeois moving it in. Pupor boots it up. Broken downfield. Clark got a foot on it. Pupor brings it up. Jackie Mock. Up ahead for Gagnon. Outside the penalty area. Shot. The Chazy corner kick. I think Sarah might have been looking for a handball off that one there. 3 minutes to go. Jackie Mock will take the corner kick. MVAC Championship game, October 24th, 1987 at Mount Assumption Institute Field on North Catherine Street in Plattsburgh. 2.5 to go in the first overtime period. Chazy throw in. Alyssa Dozer tosses it. It'll be a corner kick. Jackie Mock will go over to take it. We have 2 minutes to go in this first overtime. Minute and a half. Dwyer will toss it in. Lapierre boots it up. Dozer. Over to her sister Alyssa. Back to Crystal. Gagnon wide. Less than a minute to go in the first 10-minute overtime period. Kicked up. Crown Point ball, 30 seconds to go in the first period. Mock. Gagnon will throw it in. Dwyer gets it up. 10 seconds. Crystal Dozer shot blocked. That'll be it. There's the horn. So we'll go to the second overtime period with the pressure on the Eagles. 3 of the 4 goals thus far have been scored at this end. Most of the action in the game has been at that end. Crown Point will be shooting at that end in the second and final overtime period. These are the bad guys, you can tell because they're dressed in black. These are the villains. They're trying to take that MVAC title away from the Chazy Eagles. And of course, as usual, the good guys dressed in white. The good guys have their backs to the wall as we go to the second and what we've been led to believe final overtime period. Apparently there will be no double overtime. No sudden death overtime.
You can do it!
10 minutes to go in the game. White thrown. Kim Bourgeois will do the honors. Alyssa Dozer moves it upfield. Lori Clark moves up. Nicole Lapierre drops back to take her spot. Jackie Mock. Put it ahead and back by the Panthers. Lori Clark knocked to the ground. She gets a kick for her team. And she's going to get the honors of kicking it. This is really the first time that the Eagles have been tested this year. Win or lose, this is a good tune-up for the sectionals. When you're undefeated, it's easy to get complacent. Headed out of there. Pupor. Bourgeois drops back. That's the Panthers on the prowl now. Clark tries to move it upfield. Gets it over to Jackie Mock. Clark beats her to the ball. Nice play.
Good job, Joy! Come on, hero! Go longer!
Headed out by Bourgeois. Roberts for the second effort. Keely Dwyer was back there to help out, but Tammy Roberts with a good second effort. Cooper moves it up. The Chazy throw-in. Daniel giving chase in the corner. Crystal Dozer shoots. Alyssa a little behind the ball. Nice attempt. 4.5 remaining in the game. Chazy not laying back on defense. They're being aggressive. Dwyer moves it up. White throw in. Off Gagno. Time running short in this game. That's the way it was last year in the MVAC title game. Roberts comes out to get it. It looked like it was going to be a scoreless tie. And with about 30 seconds left in the second overtime period, Chris Habib knocked one in. One of the defensive people from Crown Point was trying to clear it. Habib knocked it off for a knee. Off Haven's knee into the goal. And the game and the title went to the Chazy Eagles. But that was then, and this is now. Mock fighting for the ball, gets it up. .2:25 left in the game. Cooper gets it out. Dozer hit it upfield. Driven back, a nice kick. Less than 2. Oh, could have been a handball. It must have been a head. Bourgeois wiping her forehead. The fans in back here calling for a handball, but from the reaction to Bourgeois, it must have been off her forehead. Roberts will come out to get it. The minute 20 left in the game. Lapierre kicks it up. A long kick back. A minute to go. Cooper takes it in the corner. .45 seconds. Chazy ball. 35 seconds. Alyssa Dozer. White throwing. 24 seconds. Bourgeois tosses it in to Dozer again. Dozer has scored both Chazy goals. It goes off her foot outside. 14 seconds. Gagnon. 5 seconds. We're going to have a tie game. There's the horn. And that's the game. And what we've been led to believe is going to be co-champions. And what we've been led to believe, and we'll know in a moment, will be co-champions, Chazy and Crown Point. So that's the way it was. A disappointed Chazy team. Chazy was favored, but they'll have to share their MVAC title with the Crown Point Panthers. The Crown Point fans jubilant. They are very happy to settle for a tie. Chazy disappointed, but it could be a good character builder as they get into the sectionals.